thanks for coming back. A few weeks ago was the anniversary of the I Have a Dream speech that Martin Luther King Jr. gave on the Mall in Washington, D.C., right in front of the Lincoln Memorial. It's a seminal moment in American history, really a high point of the civil rights movement, and inarguably one of the more important moments, maybe not just in American history, but in world history, when things really started to change. Also a few weeks ago was another rally on the Mall at the Lincoln Memorial. No, it really didn't celebrate civil rights. It was Fox News' Glenn Beck's rally about taking back America. Somehow he decided that that was the day to do it. That to take back America, one of the things he was going to take back was the claim of civil rights from minorities. Because, you know, the white guy on Fox News knows a whole lot about that. He got a lot of folks on the Mall. Not a whole lot of minorities there, talking about how we need to return this country to its Christian roots. That doesn't appear anywhere in the Constitution, Declaration of Independence, or in any other document. In fact, the Founding Fathers didn't want that. But that's another issue. He was telling his people that we need to do that. Of course, the funny thing about that is, I don't think most of his followers really know that Glenn Beck's a Mormon. Most Christians I know, good folk, don't really look at Mormons as real Christians. Some of the same beliefs, but a little odd. A lot of the Mormons I know don't think Christians have got it right. But it is a little funny that a Mormon's telling folks how the country should go back to Christian roots. Again, I find it incredible that this particular individual, Glenn Beck, who's on a news channel, or so they say, is going to take back America with a speech on the I Have a Dream speech anniversary. There's another rally coming up on the Mall at the Lincoln Memorial. Jon Stewart of The Daily Show on Comedy Central is going to hold his own rally, followed shortly thereafter by one by Stephen Colbert, The Colbert Report. It's interesting because Jon Stewart and Colbert both seem to have some of the best insights into current events. They really nail it on the head on a nightly basis. One interesting fact here is that if attendance or potential attendance can be gauged by the hotels, which it usually can, the folks in the hotels in the region are saying that the attendance for the Stewart rally looks like it's going to outpace Glenn Beck's. Apparently more people want to see Jon Stewart speak there than they did Glenn Beck. So there is hope. Colbert, by the way, was on Capitol Hill this week testifying in front of Congress, a congressional hearing on illegal immigrant workers. And of course, he stayed in character, was very funny. Well, the Republicans didn't seem to think so, because he was skewering them. But, some folks took offense to it, at least initially. Why is this comedian testifying in front of Congress? Of course, keep in mind, Elmo has testified in front of Congress. So, Colbert's not a stretch. But by the end, a lot of those had changed their opinions and said that Colbert, while still, presenting his character, did have some sharp insight into some of what's going on, especially in terms of illegal immigration. So he's going to hold his own rally. He's doing it to counter Jon Stewart's rally. So Washington, D.C. will get a little extra business for the next few weeks, and it ought to be fairly entertaining. But I think back to it and think, what does it really say about our society, our culture, our politics, that a comedian with a fake news show has better insight into our current events than the host on a news network? I don't know. What do you think? We'll be right back.